Welcome back to another episode of Point 08 Debates. I am your host, illustrious Bama Cliff. What's our topic?
Who better?
Between
Dak and the dude from the Philly.
Okay, so just for those fans out there, you know what I'm saying? Who is the better quarterback? Dakota Rain Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys or Carson Wentz?
what's the middle name?
I don't know Carson.
You ain't no host then, but go ahead. Give me
you
your
know
answer.
Carson middle name?
No, I do not. Give me your answer.
Oh, okay. Can I finish? Oh, the Philadelphia Eagles, just in case if they don't know.
All right, well, if they don't know, they better not have clicked on the video.
You don't know the dude.
Carson Wentz.
Okay, what you got? No, are you saying it's to just like to?
No. I don't.
You legit.
What's your favorite saying on Point 08 Debates?
What's your best ability is availability.
Yeah, he don't be available enough for me.
Enough? He'll be available enough, or Dak is available more.
Dak is always available.
I got you, but you know what I'm saying. But Carson Wentz is not available.
Carson Wentz in the.
I'm just asking. Before you look it up, I'm asking. He's not available enough, or
he's
just
not available enough.
Okay?
Dak doesn't miss as many games.
Dak has never missed a game to my knowledge, unless it was like, hey, you missed you missed 3/4 of a game because you got the number 2 and number 1 seed locked up. That don't count.
I got you.
So he's only missed 8 total games.
Facts. And they were 8
Carson
regular
Wentz?
season. No, 8 regular season games.
He missed the whole playoffs.
Now see, he missed 8
Regular season games,
but
like throughout his career.
But he missed 12 total. No, they was a first round bye the year they went to.
So he 11 total.
Yeah, 11 total. Yeah. So he missed 11 total, but 8 regular season games.
No, talking about the Super Bowl run.
Yeah, the Super Bowl. They had a first round bye.
Oh, they were. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because they started out 13-0. They started out hot.
Man.
So yeah. I gotta go with Carson Wentz.
Okay. Why Wentz over that?
Can you give me after you say what you said? I need Dax if he got comebacks or because Carson Wentz had 6 comebacks and 8 game winning drives. Just throw that out there. Help you out.
I'm pretty sure Dax is gonna look
Probably
maybe not the game winning drives, but he should
8
have
comebacks and 14 game winning drives.
Okay.
But I gotta go with Carson Wentz because like just this past year he had an injury riddled offense. Like and then defense don't matter to you know what I'm saying to a quarterback. I mean, but like to win you gotta have defense. But
Agreed.
He went to the playoffs with. And
I'll say when he was in the MVP race, leading the MVP race, and it wasn't even a question at the time. He had the number 2 defense and the number 1 run game.
Yep.
I think they ended up he had the number 1 defense, number 1 run game. I think they ended up number 2 defense that season, and still had the number 1 run game.
I'm just saying, like, you don't even know who Greg Ward Jr. is. The only reason why you may know is because we live in Texas, and he went to the University of Houston.
Listen, I'm not knocking the fact that he had an injury riddled season, and Dak had all his targets, and but Dak Prescott on paper, that's who I'm.
You say what? You said on paper? Oh, hold on. Watch your.
Stop. Because you're going to want to give me numbers by numbers. So who had the better numbers this season? If you're going to do that.
It was Dak Prescott.
Okay.
All right, but hold on.
Both of them were both of them 9-7?
No.
Dak was 8-8.
Yeah.
Okay, right. But what his defense look like? This was Byron Jones' worst year. Not blaming nobody for nothing, but saying
the Eagles had a worse defense.
No, I'm just saying. But this year Byron Jones was getting toasted. Before this year, Byron Jones was getting toasted.
But are we?
Wait, what does that have to do with the 2 quarterbacks?
Thank you.
I'm asking.
Thank you.
I'm saying I'm not giving excuses for Dak. That's what I'm saying.
Fam, he had a 3-game lead over Philadelphia and blew it. And he's playing with practice players. You know that, right? Yeah. Like every time, you know at one point in time, every time Philly got punted to, they call fair catch just so he can have enough receivers to throw the ball to. You do know that, right?
I respect it.
So since you said by paper, let's look at the numbers. That totality of his career, he's thrown for 15,778 yards. Carson's thrown for 14,191. What it is, about 1,700 yards?
We'll do that.
And 1,500 yards in 8 games. So you're telling me he can't throw 200 yards in those 8 games to surpass him in yards. He's also thrown the same amount of touchdowns that he's thrown in 8 less games. Like, bro, come on. The only thing that got him on is completion percentage. But he also. You mean
the only thing Carson Wentz got Dak on?
No, the only thing Dak has Carson Wentz on is completion percentage.
Over that time.
Yeah, over like the totality of career because they have the same. They have the same span of career. So the only thing that he got is completion percentage and comebacks and game-winning drives. But they also don't in those game-winning drives. How many touchdowns did Zeke score? Or how many screens did he throw to Zeke and got down to the 2-yard line? Or how many times did the offensive line bust the line wide open?
Wait, those are valid questions. But again, like I say, that's why I said what I said about Carson Wentz earlier when he was hands down MVP, number one defense, number one run.
I'm not knocking her.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? But like he didn't have to come back. They were in the lead so far. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but if that's the case, then whose team performed better?
In that year, it was the Eagles because they won the Super Bowl that year.
I mean, they were also in the playoffs this year, and Dallas wasn't.
Yeah, you're right. But that does not mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you playing with
now this season, but you talking about this season? Because before Amari Cooper got there 2 years ago, Dak only had Cole Beasley. What did Carson Wentz have?
Wait, he only had Cole Beasley, or he wasn't throwing it to targets that he legit.
Who else he
I can answer that.
He had Dez Bryant.
No. Who did Carson Wentz have?
No, he had Alshon.
Because Dez was gone. Because Dez was gone before
Ertz. He had Nelson.
I would have went Dallas Goedert over Nelson Aguilar, but I mean, he was a first round draft pick.
Yeah,
I'm not
Nelson
saying that
Aguilar
means you're
and
great,
Dallas
but just
So he had more targets than Dak did at a point, right? Dak just got the weapons this year. Michael Gallup had 1,000, but he still don't fully run through his routes, right? So we going tit for tat. We could do that all day, but you gonna like Carson Wentz? I like what you got to face for that for?
Bro, what you mean? He just put up 1,000, but he would.
Michael Gallup for sure do a lot of diving for the ball when he could have just kept running.
How many? But how many players in the league how many receivers did he have that had 1,000 yards this past year?
2.
who?
Dak?
I'm talking about Carson Wentz.
None.
Oh,
Okay, so for this one season. So I can do that for 2.
Let him ask this. Let him ask this. What was
Now how many did Carson have when he was going on that rampage when he was solidified MVP?
You can answer, but I thought you was gonna ask something completely different.
None.
He have nobody with 1,000.
None.
Okay. Not one.
Now what was you about to ask?
I can't even remember.
I apologize. No, I thought he.
Nah, you good?
What you thought I was about to ask?
I thought you was about to ask what I was going to really say. Carson Wentz didn't have a single receiver that had over 500 yards this season.
Yeah, and
still put up 4K.
And I respect that.
He didn't have a single receiving option that put up 1,000 yards this season.
Carson Wentz is prototypical. That's why he was the number 1 draft pick. Right?
I got you.
I still gonna take Dak Prescott because number 2. I'm sorry, my fault. Who's the one?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Ooh, should have went Carson Wentz.
Facts.
Should have went Carson Wentz.
Facts.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz would have won that Super Bowl.
Carson Wentz
would have won that Super Bowl.
I'm not gonna take away from.
I still like Jared Goff. I really do like him.
Over Wentz?
No. I still like him as quarterback.
He ain't garbage. But
I think he ain't Carson.
I don't know, fam. These playoffs, they look real suspect. It was a lot of hand the ball out.
For who, Wentz?
No.
Oh, for Jared Goff?
Jared Goff.
I mean, they paid all that money to run back for. Then
So
they
you
had a
better give him
bowling
the
ball
ball.
take his place. So yeah, I mean,
He wasn't even playing. He was hurt.
shout out Ryan Tannehill. But okay, but back to Dak and
So again, I like the fact that Dak has game-winning drives. I like the fact that
8-14 versus 6-8.
6-8, right? And I don't mean because we can do numbers all day, but when it's time to win the game, again, Carson Wentz can hit you every route. Carson Wentz can hit the 5-yard style move. Dak struggles on those, but when it's time to make a play, Dak is gonna do that, right? And that's why I would take
No.
Dak.
Hold on,
I'm not going to agree with that statement.
No, me either. Dak has made plenty of plays. Obviously, you know he got 14 game-winning drives and he's got 8. He's made plenty of plays. But I'm not gonna say when it's time to make a play, Dak was guaranteed gonna come through for the simple fact there was a lot of close games for them to end up 8-8 this season.
For real.
And I'm not blaming all the losses on him. You know what I'm saying? But there
You
were a
got
lot
to
of
listen
close.
to quarterback.
I mean,
I want that same energy when we talk Jameis Winston. We're not gonna talk him no more because he trash.
Yeah, okay. 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns. Yes, you threw 30 interceptions.
Sometimes we talk about him this year and point at the base.
With twice maybe?
No,
Y'all make the playoffs with Jabo.
With who?
Jabo, that is a little nickname.
Oh, what?
in college when he was good.
5,030. You can't be trash. Are you that good?
2020, 2021 season.
Hey.
See
Is
how
he starting?
Hey,
I see how we talk about.
Is he starting?
the Cowboys make the playoffs with Jabo.
No.
Nah.
Yes, they
No.
do.
I'm not arguing with somebody who always get the top quarterbacks in the nation and they be sorry when they get to the NFL. I'm not arguing with him.
All right, bro.
Who?
That had nothing to do with that. Hold on. Here's where I'm going. To me, this is hands down Carson
Scott
Wentz.
Morning Weed.
This hands down Carson Wentz better. I chest. Stats, yeah, that got the wins and like I said the comeback victories and all this other stuff. Like, he got it. I'll say this too, in Carson Wentz's favor is coaching by far.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can agree with
Doug
that.
Peterson is not a big name, but he
should be. He will be.
He's
He
a
will
very
be.
good coach.
Quarterback whisperer.
But see, I didn't want to make an excuse for. I mean, Dak has. You got Jason Garrett, and I don't know what kind of what's the Boise State former.
Kellen Moore.
I don't even know what to say about his play calling.
So
right?
that alone should.
I think it's situational play calling stinks.
But
it make Dak look bad.
I got what you're saying, but every play is really a situational play call. I get what you're saying.
No, but I'm just saying like something like this. Like I know it's a little off topic, but a lot of times like your guy, like your best offensive player, has 80 yards in the first half. You force feed him in the third quarter. You force feed. I don't care. Like he should.
You don't stop giving him the ball.
Yeah. You like that's what I'm talking about.
Minnesota game.
Yeah.
where Dak is don't.
Yeah, and you try to force feed like he's hot like that's what I mean by situation.
No, I got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I say there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's Carson Wentz. Like I say, in just the simple fact, his two leading receiving options, tight ends. 9-16 was Zach Ertz and 6-0 something was Dallas Goedert. After that, it was the running back with 509.
I can agree.
Smallwood.
Sanders.
Okay.
Miles Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, and just what you said, really, this is really what lost. I had already thought Carson Wentz anyway, but really what lost you the argument is great argument though. What did Dak do when before Amari Cooper got there? You know what I'm saying? He looked god awful.
Yeah,
I just watched this man lose every single starting
He
receiver.
could be in that
on
same
roster.
position. I say it all the time. Dak wouldn't be as good without Amari Cooper, but he got Amari Cooper. Right. So
Facts. No, I agree. I mean, before that,
because there's passes.
I didn't like him and Dez Bryant together.
I feel like there's passes that he
They couldn't
hit.
get no chemistry, man.
I mean, but Dez wasn't that fast either. Like,
But I mean,
There are passes with Amari Cooper that he hit in stride. They just fall in his hands and he run it.
Fact.
Michael Gallup and it just don't be that way. You know what I'm saying? So Amari Cooper does make him better, right? I feel like he needs Amari Cooper, but I feel like
I won't argue that.
I still take.
But I'll say this too though. We finna learn a lot because he got Amari Cooper. Gallup had 1,000 last season, and he got CD.
And he got Swain or Swain.
Who?
Until one of them tight ends are game in and game out, like they're there. They don't have to put up 100 yards. They don't have to be the next Jason Witten. But if you show up game in and game out,
like when you throwing the ball, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're a safety.
Because don't get me wrong, Dak overthrew a lot of touchdown passes.
Yes, he did.
At least 6 touchdown passes.
Probably more.
But at least 6. But I'm saying there was some tight ends that dropped some crucial passes too, bro.
Yeah, and
Amari Cooper dropped some crucial passes.
We expect that from him because he did that in Oakland. So.
But you top tier.
Look, hold on. Terrell Owens is all time, and he dropped passes.
He led the league in drop passes one year, and he was second in touchdowns the same year. That was the Randy Moss in Tom Brady's Super Bowl.
But Amari Cooper not Terrell Owens.
No, I'm just saying
Because he was getting the ball thrown to him by Jeff Garcia.
I'm just saying you can be top tier and still drop passes.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's all I'm saying.
Shout out Jerry Rice, because he never dropped them. As far as I'm concerned, he probably, no question, has dropped pass on camera. But as far as I'm concerned, he never dropped. You know what's crazy? When I looked up his stat, I deviated. I'm finna end though. It don't matter. I looked up his stats one day. That's why, because of you. Like right now. You know what I'm saying? Example. I looked up Jerry Rice's stats one day. It said he had 0 drops. I know that's not true. There's no way he played 20 years and had 0 drops.
You know what's crazy, bro? Nuke Hopkins was the first guy to go through a season and not have a drop pass. So that is a lie.
No question, but I'm
like, come on.
I don't even know who that Nuke Hopkins.
Nuke Hopkins.
Oh, okay, all right. I heard Nuke Hopkins.
You gotta listen.
I was
country slang.
There you go. All right,
my bad, DeAndre Hopkins.
Nuke, I got you. When you said Nuke
of the Arizona of the new, you know what I'm saying, newly acquired Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, he did. That season where he didn't drop a pass. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it was like they already secured their playoff spot. Let's not get them hurt.
A little more trivia. Who was the last cornerback to play an entire season and not have a touchdown scored on them? Start every game.
Patrick Peterson.
No.
Stephen Gilmore.
Y'all never gonna get this. I don't know why I asked.
Tre'Davious White.
Darrell Reeves. Hold on. Are they? How old are they?
Ancient. I mean, let me rephrase, bro. They were football ancient. Like they. Matter of fact, recently retired.
Jason Tatum. I'm out.
Jason Tatum.
Jack Tatum.
Nah,
he said recently retired.
Reeves? No.
Vontae Davis.
No.
Hell no, he said never had a touchdown scored on him.
Yeah, no, wait, in a single season they played 16 games and did not have. It was back in 04.
Nnamdi Aswa.
He wasn't even playing then.
In 04?
No, I don't think Nnamdi was playing then.
04?
No,
I was still in high school in 04.
I know Nnamdi wasn't playing then.
I don't know. You
hold
saying he
on.
was out of the league by then?
No, I'm saying he hadn't entered.
Okay, all right.
Hold on. When Nnamdi had that?
I don't know.
From
Let
that
him
spree
get
from
one
the
more guess.
Raiders?
I don't know. Let him
From
get
that
one
spree
more
from the
guess.
Raiders to the East?
Asante Samuels.
No.
They said just
Y'all are getting closer now, you know what I'm saying? But nah.
Fuck. Excuse my language.
As they continue to guess, I appreciate y'all for tuning into another episode of Point Away Debates. Like, comment, subscribe. What you holding up
Jason
two for?
Sehorn.
No, what you holding up 2 for?
No, I'm just peace.
Oh no, it's 2 stand for 20. 20% off your entire purchase when you shop what?
Cartgadgets.com.
Link is below. Bama!
I just got one question for you, Clifton.
Are you drunk yet?
Are you drunk yet?